Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name once again is Celestial C888 and today we will be doing a monthly reading. Now first we're still going to use the standard Wildwood Tarot deck as part of your main tarot for the month, but we will also be pulling some messages from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Just a couple of messages. We will also be pulling a moon card from the Moonology Oracle cards for the month, and we will also complete that with the Romance Angel Oracle deck. Two messages for that just focuses on the romance for you this month. Now these are the decks that we will be using for our monthly reading, and without further ado, let us begin. All right, Taurus, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the month of September 2022. Now, Taurus, I definitely feel for this month, you guys are gonna find yourself like surprisingly like more popular than you normally would. Like if you're already a popular person, Taurus, whoever is watching, you might find that, you know, you're just spending a lot more of time with friends and family or even like coworkers this month, because the first card you have starting off the month of September is the Queen of Hair, and the Queen of Hair is just like gives off the person who's just like very popular. People seek them out, people want to talk to them, people want to, you know, be in their presence. And I feel as if for the collective Taurus, maybe not everybody, again this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but for the collective Taurus, you're gonna find yourself like strangely popular. It is not necessarily a bad thing for you guys, but it's gonna kind of take you off board. Like one minute you're just like, oh, you know, you're spending time with a friend, and then all of a sudden, you know, your weeks are booked with like multiple friends, and you're kind of wondering why. But I want to say that is because you guys are kind of just giving off of feeling of warmth for a lot of people in the collective Taurus. They feel drawn to you, they feel like they can talk to you, they feel like they can tell you anything, because you have the Page of Vessels here, the Otter. And I definitely think for you guys for this month, it definitely reaffirms that you guys are gonna be dealing with people a lot more, and maybe because they just feel that, you know, they can approach you, they can be near you this month, Taurus. And maybe you give off a lot of compassion, you know, so like a sense of compassion, like you'll be compassionate about whatever their situation is. There, a lot of you Taurus will probably just be dealing with people who are like, you know, saying, like venting to you is the thought process that is coming to my head. Like I feel as if for Taurus, you're probably gonna find yourself being vented to a lot, and you know, you probably are gonna be really nice about it, really kind and everything, you know, because you understand, you know, the need to vent and everything. So you guys are going to be very compassionate, which is probably going to have people draw to you even more, because there is just a warmth about you this month, Taurus, for the collective. Again, this doesn't have to apply to everybody, and you can always check for your sun, moon, or rising. But you also have the Eight of Bowls, hearth fire, and I definitely again see this warmth that you're just bringing to people, or bringing out of people, or people are just sensing in you, Taurus. They're just sensing this warmth in you, and they kind of want to be around it. And you know, the past couple of years have been particularly harsh, so you know, you might not, like maybe not, maybe some people who are watching this are probably like, I don't want to have to deal with all these people, or maybe, you know, it's the opposite for you guys. But definitely feel that there's like a warmth that, you know, you're exuding, Taurus, that's just gonna have people around you. You know, this could definitely be, you know, because maybe you're just in social situations and you just have like the majority of the room's attention. Maybe it's not even on purpose, maybe it's not even friends, maybe you're just going to like events, and you know, you're just finding yourself among a lot of people. You know, I definitely think that for some of you, this could help with business wise, with, you know, work wise, if that's where your focus is for the month of September. I definitely feel like, you know, this socialness that you're gonna be going through, this, you know, being drawn to, is definitely gonna help if this is the area where you're gonna be focusing, Taurus. Because the next card you have is the Two of Bowls, the decision card here. So definitely tells me that, you know, some decisions are going to be made for you this month, Taurus, whether this is about your love life or work life, maybe school wise, whatever it is, there's definitely decisions to be made. And for some of you who are like gonna be a lot more social because you have a lot more people coming to you, you might have to be deciding between partnerships and alliances and all kinds of different matters, social matters. So I definitely can see why you would have the Two of Bowls, the decision card. But don't let all this socialness and like all these people come into you, drain you too much, Taurus, because you also have the Four of Arrows, the Rest card. So definitely do think that on some level you're going to be drained. Maybe you're splitting your energy into multiple different, projects and avenues, and you need a break from that. Maybe you need a break from all the people who are just suddenly coming to you, clamoring for your attention, wanting your opinion about stuff, or just wanting to be near you. Maybe you just need a rest from that. Well, I definitely rest, Taurus. You have the card for resting. If this card comes up for you, my best advice is to take it, and rest, because eventually you're gonna need that energy that you stored with the rest. And your last card for here is the King of Stones, the Wolf. Again, I definitely feel especially as more and more people gather around you, you're kind of gonna be thinking to yourselves, okay, so I understand now what I bring to them, but like, what do they bring to me? So you're definitely gonna be assessing some people this month, Taurus, or maybe even like, because it's just a lone wolf, maybe you're towards the end of the month, especially if you've been like having to deal with so many people for like a good amount of the month, you might go into a lone wolf mode and just be away from people for like a couple of days, and you just turn off your phone, turn off your social medias, whatever lines of communication you have, and you're just I was like finally at peace, quiet, I'm just by myself. Again, this is for some of you, not necessarily for everybody in the collective, Taurus, but this is just for some of you. All right, now let's look at the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards that you got for the month of September. And your first card is Partnership and Alliances. So again, I definitely feel this is reaffirming what I've said before, Taurus, where you definitely, because you're going to be a lot more social, you definitely have opportunities to make partnerships, to make alliances. Again, these could be business partnerships and alliances. It could be relationship partnerships and alliances. It could just be you and a friend coming together in a project. But you definitely have the momentum to do this month, Taurus. And the next card you have is Prosperity Begins. So, if you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new business, whatever have you, Taurus, you're definitely in the beginning stages of prosperity. You're planting a seed, and it's about to grow into all of these fruits here, the fruits of your labor. So again, if you've already planted the seed months ago, you might just be seeing some of it grow right now as I'm speaking to you. So definitely, prosperity begins for you, Taurus. And then again, partnerships and alliances. So you're definitely gonna see opportunities to meet people in some way, whether it is just business wise, whether it is just romantic relationship wise, or even just friendship wise. You have this opportunity this month, Taurus, to have that. Your next card for the Moon card, the Moon's advice for you is work through your fear. So I feel as if for some of you Taurus people, you're probably a little bit worried about certain friendships, maybe alliances that you have with people. Maybe you're not sure if you should really trust this person to help you with the business that you're trying to start, because what you're doing, you know what outcome you want, but you don't necessarily know what outcome the other person wants. Maybe you don't 100% know what their motivations are, and you're worried about it. So this card is definitely telling you to work through your fears. It's a new moon in Scorpio, so definitely work through your fears this month, Taurus. For whatever it is, this card is from. Again, this is a general reading. You can always check for your sun, moon, or rising sign, whichever this applies to. But work through your fears, Taurus. And lastly, we have your romance angel card. So now your first card is, yes, this is your soulmate. So for those of you who in the midst of you being social, maybe you meet somebody new, or maybe you're already in a relationship with somebody, and now you're being told that yes, this person is your soulmate. Congratulations. Although, if you are already in a relationship, a serious relationship, and you're completely happy and everything, please don't take this as justification to break off your relationships or break off whatever it is that you have that you're perfectly happy with. This doesn't necessarily have to apply to you. And your next card for the romance angels is getting to know each other. So for some of you, for those of you Taurus who are meeting new people, you are going to be in a state of getting to know them better. You're going to be revealing things about each other, and if you're lucky, you guys are, whoever it is that you're meeting, you're talking to, you're having this one-to-one with, is going to be your soulmate, which is great. It's great to get to know your soulmate. Definitely, would be the best thing for you. All right, Taurus, that is your general reading for the month of September. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment to help the channel grow, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.